One thing I'm really serious about is passing the ball. Not only the fundamental passes, but also creative passes. So this is something I've practiced since I was a young kid, and I'm still working on today. One way I do this is by performing off the board drills. So for this one, I'm going to stand behind the free throw line, and I'm going to do the Supe Deluxe move, followed by a behind the back pass off the board. I want to make sure I throw it hard off the board here because I want to receive the ball one-handed while standing behind the free throw line. And then I'm going to repeat the sequence again. Supe Deluxe, behind the back pass, and I want to make this combo as quick as possible. When I see an open teammate, whether I'm out on the perimeter, dribbling the basketball, a post is open, I need to be able to whip it behind my back to the post. Now I'm going to do this drill, and I'm going to do it until I can do 10 in a row in each direction.
Some areas of emphasis here are the one-hand catch, and I want to be able to transition quickly from that one-hand catch to the Supe Deluxe. And I want that to be a rapid maneuver, and then transition immediately to the behind-the-back pass. And I want to throw this ball hard off the board. I want it to make a loud boom. So if you're hitting the backboard and it's quiet, turn up the volume. Now, if you're not able to do this from behind the free throw line, you can scale it back a bit. You can do it off a wall, or you can do it closer to the backboard. And as you keep raising your ability, eventually you can scale up to do what I'm doing right here. Now I'm gonna do the Supe Deluxe the other way and throw left hand behind the back passes.
Heads up.
I'm gonna go behind you.
I grew up watching Pete Maravich and then Jason Williams. These two had tremendous creativity. I watched others as well, and I wanted to be able to pinpoint my passes to my open teammates in scoring position, and to be able to do so in numerous ways. So while I was growing up, my dad encouraged this type of creativity. He wanted me to be able to pass behind my back, going full speed, stationary, regardless of the situation, be able to put the ball behind my back and hit an open teammate.
I love to be creative and play in a way that is different than the norm.
I was brought up this way, and Super Handles players that are really committed have a different game as well. It looks different. It's not just the conventional type passes.
Super Handles, the gold standard for crafting an elite game that is unforgettable.
I remember one time when I was in high school in a practice, and I was playing for a coach that didn't appreciate my passes. I was on the fast break, and I put the ball behind my back and then threw it behind my back to this guy who laid it in, by the way. He caught it, laid it in, it was 2-on-1, and the coach was angry. The guy caught the ball and laid it in, and he was still mad at me for throwing the pass. He said, "Don't give the official the chance to call a travel." Does that look like a travel to you? Not even close. Some coaches really feel themselves and they love the power they exert over players. Some do. And it's a disgrace. But this type of game that I like to play and that I teach is a fun way to play. It allows you to use your creativity while still playing within the rules of the game, while still playing to win and make your team better. And it gives you an advantage because you're not limited by conventional ways of playing, by conventional skills. You can be creative with the basketball so that you can get the job done. And it makes you harder to defend, harder to figure out, makes you more unpredictable.